What's up? Hey everyone, I know it's been a little bit. That's on me, my bad. I've been off a little bit. I don't know when I'm gonna get back on the rocker really, but we're here, right? So today I'm gonna be working on the Demons in a Bottle animation. We already did the animatic. I got notes from the clients, and this is what we're gonna be working on. This is what we're gonna do. Already my pen is kind of malfunctioning. Actually, let me get you some. You already got music. You got music. You can't hear my music, but I need some good music going. You know, not just what I got here. Let's see how we can create. Let's create some from scratch. How about that? See, they've changed some things around. You can't really create the same way anymore, but let's see what I can do. They definitely changed it around. You don't make the prompts the same way anymore. I don't know why they would take that away. Where they make it. Anyway, let's do something like some jazzy hip hop. Jazzy hip hop that is urban and upbeat. Jazzy hip hop that is urban and upbeat. Let's see what that creates for us. No. It's doing why is it doing things with instrumental? We don't want anything with words in it. Nah, it's still doing stuff with words in it. That's not good. So let's just get an oldie. Nah, it's too. I like that one. There we go. Easy. All right, so let's get back to it. We'll get back to the drawing. That's what we're here for, right? Yeah, I like that. So we got to draw this scene here to make it match this illustration I did before, right? So let's maybe start with the background. I'm gonna try to do this as smooth as possible. something like this. And then of course it's got these little peg legs right here. Completely trace it as much as possible. Like so. Like that. To get our table. The table's a little off. Look at that. I could tell because when I was going to make that angle, it was definitely not appropriate. It was not coming out correctly. I'm gonna draw this. I don't know. I don't remember if the client actually wanted this on there or not, but we'll do it just in case. Yeah. Okay, so that looks good. Let's just go ahead and move that over to this area here. It lines up perfectly, which is good. That's what we wanted. I probably could just go find the file that I did this with, but I don't feel like trying to figure that out. So we'll just redraw it. It's good practice anyway. So that was the background layer, but let's make sure that we're on the main foreground, the main ground layer now. Man, it's been so long since I sat down at the table and did some drawing. It's crazy. And you know, I actually worked on my book last night too. So something, it's like stuff I was so gung-ho on, and I just lost my balance. I lost my my overall work-life balance and my own goals and my own dreams I was working on. And I felt like I really wanted to get back into it. I knew I wanted to get back into it, but I just didn't know how to get my consistency back and how to get my drive is there. I think I want to say my drive was there, but how can I say that if I'm not doing it, right? So, but I think what it's gonna take is just one step at a time. Just trying to get back into it and trying to do it. Doing what I can. Hopefully it sticks. What makes it stick, I think for me, what makes getting back into the routine and getting consistent again is having fun. It's gotta be fun. If I'm doing, I ain't gonna lie, it seems like when doing client projects, that's when I feel the most bogged down and I feel the most like unmotivated, the most chained up or something. I've done a bunch of client projects. I don't know. You would think getting more projects from clients and stuff would be a great thing. It's like, damn man, you making money, you eating. But it's not like that. I guess it's the opposite of freedom. And I'm not gonna draw this leg again, because why do that? You can just copy paste. Just like that. Now we're done. So this is great for our character. And I think what I'll do for this first scene though, it's supposed to be like an up close view of his face, right? So let's go to the library. Nope, it's wrong library. Wrong library. Hold that thought. I think this is the Dom song. Yep. I think. Wait a second. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna use this animation here. Let me pull it up here in a second. Y'all see what I'm talking about. We're gonna use this as a what would you say? Kind of like something to not motivation. But we're gonna use this as a cover, something we can draw off of, like a light board example drawing or something like that. I'm gonna import the whole video so that way we won't have to worry about going back and forth and getting certain. Maybe I don't need to do that. No, I don't need to do that. Take that back. So instead, I'll just take a couple of snippets. This guy, he always got me drawing him with like super pecs and stuff. Like he loves art, man. He's a clown, man. Clown. All right, so let's see. Let me get rid of this first image. We're gonna trace this one. Let me get this off the screen. I'm gonna get too relaxed with my freehand. like I said before, we'll draw one eye. We'll just do the copy paste for that. Always make sure we save, because this thing loves to just crap out on us any given moment. I don't like that. It makes his head look like kind of like an egg or something. Ooh. Maybe his head is lopsided, kind of like the real thing. See, it's right on the side. This is when it starts getting a little cattywampus. Let's go ahead and get the neck. Oh man, it's funny. This dude is ripped. He ripped. Got pecs of steel. So I'm gonna draw him like this, and then I'm gonna put the shirt on him. Golly. I'm sorry, this is crazy. Like, why is he so buff? It's like he's always flexing. He's always flexing. Yeah, see, that works. You see how it kind of like just comes together? Still, his waist still looks a little weird, but I mean, I suppose that's how it would be if you're a little stocky, you know, you got a little weight on you. I want to make him a little bit more streamlined though. Let's use the same arms, right? Okay, oh, I think I hit A or something, right? Yep. The same head, chest, and clavicle. All this stuff here. Just kind of thin them out a little bit, you know? Man, we gotta get some, these arms are a little too much too. They're very much. We can keep all the insides. I think it was really just the outside parts that was making it hard to look at. It's like this ain't real. It's just unrealistic. I could probably squeeze this arm in too. Yeah, I think that's better. Get this body right. Okay, hold on. I mean, I think that's just going to be as good as it gets. I mean, everything else... I think everything else is just going to be a matter of him having a shirt on. And some... We'll work with that. We'll work with this. And then also we'll work on a wife beater. This is actually one of my favorite parts of drawing, is like the character building, you know. Why is it tight at the top, but then it's kind of wavy at the bottom? I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. Nah, we'll just make it tight. We'll just make it tight. Excuse me. And then over here, erase all of this. And this is going to be good for using when he's like stationary, looking at him straight ahead. I don't know why I'm trying to like sit here and erase all of it. Like, I can't just delete it. Like, I can't just select all of it like this and just delete it. Yeah, see, this makes it look weird. What does that white beater look like? Y'all know what a white beater looks like? A tank top? What's that even look like? Does it have lines going across or is it going straight? I don't think you really even need to put the lines, honestly. Now I'm really looking at it and thinking about it. You don't need to put the lines. Just put like his pecs in there. It should be fine. And then as far as his hands, you just make the hand part, like right, the wide part, and then you do the thumb, but then the fingers typically hang low and they curve. And believe it or not, the fingers are a lot closer together than you think, especially from the side or whatever. They overlap each other a lot of times, especially if they're hanging real low or whatever. They really do overlap each other, so you don't really need to try and get every single digit in there. And then the thumb kind of sticks, it curves out and down, typically, for most people's hands. You're not going to see the pinky finger most of the time. So if it's a naturally hanging hand, it would look something like this. And then you just do one smooth drawing. Like that. You got a hand. Boom. Pretty simple, right? I think it's actually gonna be more like this. Let's actually taper the hand down a little bit more, and then we'll make things just kind of work for it. Boxers don't typically, they're not going to have stuff. They're not going to have like pockets and things like that. I'm looking at boxers. Save, flip. And it's almost a perfect fit, actually. I don't have to really do anything. But we will need to turn him upright. There's your guy. And we won't need to do the legs for this position. We'll actually need to really rearrange his arms and legs so that he's sitting down to be more accurate. we still got about another 30 minutes. So let's make it count. So for this scene in particular, we're gonna get a close up on his face, right? Copy, paste, because we never use. Actually, let's make another layer drawing. Call it character designs. We're gonna put this character design, excuse me, on its own layer. But here, now we can take this, move it, use it, abuse it, all that kind of stuff. You try to consolidate everything down so it's not like making too much crazy stuff for me to look at. So for this drawing, I'm gonna erase a lot of this stuff down here. I'm gonna keep a copy just in case I wanna come back to it. I'm gonna erase a lot of this, so. And then I'm gonna actually, let's turn this off because it's really, oh, that's what layer we're on? Oh dang, didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be up, huh? So what background stuff did I mess up here? I think I messed up a lot. For this background, let's go and knock this out. Background's gonna be up close, so we're really gonna have to do one of these numbers. Let's crop it. Let's make sure it works for what we're doing, because that would suck to do this. That doesn't look right. I have to get really up close because it's right behind them, and we're close up on them. This looks too far. Let's bring this back in. Maybe a little further back. No, because we gotta imagine if he's sitting in the chair, it's gonna be kind of like, how big is he gonna be sitting in the chair? Let's get as close as we can, as close as possible. Let's say that right there. Boom, done. All right, let's move on. Now let's focus on our person here. Yep, this is the layer we want to be in. We're gonna remove his head and his neck. Get rid of his neck because we're not gonna see it for this particular scene. Because he's gonna kind of have his head down a little bit, like this. Actually, I think I'm just gonna bring it down, and then his back is just gonna merge into his head. And then we're gonna do is just some kind of indication that he has a neck there. And then his eyes. They're gonna be kind of like half closed. I don't like how this face is kind of still turned a little bit. You know, the really good thing about having like some nice, smooth, jazzy funk music on is I barely notice it's there, and it's good enough to keep me like motivated and entertained, but it's not so overpowering. Or maybe we'll just do like for his mouth just be open. I need this to go down, so something like that. Okay, I think this kind of is what we're looking for. This is what we're trying to portray. Gotta make sure the wife beater is all the way up. Everything here is locked in like it is. Let's make sure this couch is couching. What's the next scene? So the next scene is more along the lines of what we're looking for here. Now it's coming together. Oh, so I was like, where's his foot? Okay, that looks good. So in this scene, it's gonna be him and he's sitting with his hands, so it's gonna be the same pose we have right here. But is his mouth actually closed? So it's not closed there. So what I need to do now is draw his hands, kind of clasped? Whatever. Let's turn this off so I can actually kind of work on it. There we go. So again, just kind of working on his hands and my idea of what his hands will look like, right? So there's his pinky, this is ring finger, middle finger, and his index finger is on the other side. You can't see that. So this is his other hand. Very similar, pinky. So we're kind of seeing more of the top of the hand, so you're not going to see all the stuff. So kind of like that. It could be better. It could be better. So, I mean, we're here. We might as well go ahead and kind of just start drawing it a little bit. kind of have it right here, right? Kind of piece this thing together a little bit. It's a little bit bigger like this. And when you do drawing, when you do that, when you kind of take a drawing from a smaller drawing and make it bigger, it always does this. It's going to leave a lot of messed up fragments and stuff like that. So you just deal with it. You just kind of fix the drawings as you go. You're not going to see a lot of that. All this is hanging down. You're not going to see a lot of that. I don't like his mouth. His mouth could be better. It needs to be more like a frown than a... I think they're too small too. Something about them, they're just a little too small. So let's I'm gonna take that off because once I finish all this that I'm doing here, we won't need that anymore. That won't be a thing. I like it. I like where we're going with it though. This is nice. It'd be better if I could just go ahead and figure out. We're gonna erase that because we already got it copied somewhere else, and we're gonna erase this too. Because I think I already got this copied somewhere else too. That's right, we do. See that? It's a hand. That's a hand. So let's draw the other one. All I'm gonna do is just copy this and just put it right on top of the other one, like this. Let's turn down some of these onion skins. Erase where we don't need. Erase all of that there. Put this here. Line it up. Erase all this garbage that's under it. And we are going to make this as clean as possible right now because that's going to be our best bet in making it looking good. It's gonna make it faster for later on, for sure. Yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good, right? Yes. Yes. I mean, everything else just comes together. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I dig it. See, I like this arm better than the other arm. How can I use that? How can I bring that over here? Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Right there. Right there. That's why you do that right there. What else? What else? So what we can do, we probably need to make his eyes look like he's kind of pushing up with his cheeks a little bit. To have some worry. He needs to worry a little bit. Doing some QCing right now to make sure nothing else looks off. Overlap just a little. This is a good first drawing. See, now I'm getting a little excited. Now I'm feeling like I might enjoy continuing to draw this. I won't feel so bogged down. The fingers could be better, but I don't want to over nitpick it right now. Okay. Now the feet. This is what I've been dreading. I did not want to come down here to these toes. I already knew these toes is going to be a problem. You don't want no problem. Oof. You don't want no problem with me, be me, we'll be 50. adjust the ankles a little bit on here as well. Like so. I don't like that. I don't know why it's different. I'd rather them be on the same, on the same level. Let me just fix this. There you go. So now I'm gonna copy it, make a copy of it in our files, like a character designs, and copy. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I'm so sorry. So now we can shrink it up, put it into the place where it's gonna be. It's always better when you can draw the drawings bigger and then shrink it down, because it hides a lot of those inaccuracies. But when you make it, draw it small and you make it big, it opens up all the holes that were there, because the spacing gets larger along with the lines. So you know, it's a thing you see and you learn about as you continue to draw and stuff. Just increase the frames on that. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to have to draw a secondary. Hold on a second. Okay. We're going to have to draw a secondary part of this. Right there. Background. For some reason I don't have anything in this, but that's fine. That's fine. That works. And here we're going to draw a bottle. Probably easier if we. Hey, what's up, Toon? My bad, didn't even see the chat. I hope you're enjoying the video here. One bottle. Let's do one of these. Okay, so now we're gonna draw this. We're gonna trace this wine bottle to the best of our abilities. We're not gonna take it too seriously though. When it comes to like real objects like this, or cars, anything with any kind of geometrical shape or whatever, always trace it. Never freehand. I don't care what nobody says, trace it. Because you trying to draw something very straight as much as you can, it's impossible. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like the best artist in the world, but I never try to do that. I just find that I can't get it as straight as possible. Even now, I'm sitting here trying to make this perfect, and I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not gonna draw anymore. I'm done. I'm done with it. Sometimes you just gotta move on. You know, you just gotta let it be. What's that song? That's a Beatles song, right? Let it be, let it be. Yeah, I got a little too. Like that, okay? And it's gonna actually have like a cork in it. Like so. And the Holy Bible. I'll come back for the Bible. I'm not gonna do the Bible right now. I feel like we can do something with that, but I'm not gonna waste brain power trying to figure it out at this very second. I'll put the table right here. I'm gonna draw it on its own layer, but I'm gonna come back for making it a little better. So it'll actually come down a little bit more like that. I didn't even realize it would be that much larger. Okay, so now when I do this, I'm gonna have a line like this. I can't do that. Basically everything I did here is gonna come down right here like this. A little bit of skew to it. I'm gonna put it over on this layer here. Oh, this is gonna be the last of it. Because we're already at our hour, and I definitely do have to go. But we're gonna finish this part so that it looks, this table looks legit. Doing geometry and stuff like that. I hated geometry. I hated geometry in school. So I wasn't good at it. I don't know why. You would think somebody being an artist that'd be good at geometry. I wasn't. I sucked at it really badly. But we're gonna do something like this here though. Whoa, stop. Save. Just bring it on over here, right here. I'm not sure this is right, to be honest. Whoa. Oh man, this is getting crazy. It shouldn't be this difficult. So like when we cut it off right here, nah, that looks weird. That looks really weird, y'all. this is where we're at. Got this much done. It's like sitting on the table. It needs to come up just a little bit more. I need to see some of what's going on. Turn off the character design, turn off the background, turn off the main ground. What does it look like? Okay, so that's fine. It's the background that's off. Excuse me, it needs to match him sitting. So it needs to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that'll work. So in 1 hour, this is how much we got done so far. How about that? But everyone, I think that's all I can spend for tonight. I really appreciate all of you coming to check me out and this little bit of animation I've been doing. I gotta finish this. I just gotta do it. It's the last client project I got, and then I'll get back into my philandroids. And once that's done, then we can get back to some really fun, just regular stuff, like some original things. But please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share a comment. Tim Animation, hello. Make sure you come back for the next one and check it out. Chat it up with me. I love talking on these streams with people and just giving tips and advice and stuff that I do. But yeah, hit me up, let me know, and stay tuned.